All right, welcome back here on Texarkana Game Day. We had somewhat of an electrical malfunction.
Well, we actually had a jackwagon unplug our extension cord is what we had.
We actually had someone who actually pulled the plug.
Yes, but to catch you up, Cade Martin flied out to right field, and Blake Jennings just struck out. So that brings up Jarrett Halter.
Yep, so Jarrett Halter up to bat. The man of the hour. So Ty Price, second pitch to Halter. Going to be outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Halter. So we do apologize for that break in the action. You didn't miss much, but we hate to lose you like that. So Halter, he hits one through the gap. Oh, the shortstop gets over there, but it's so far in the gap, he's not getting to it, and that one will be chalked up as a hit for Halter. So Halter hits it right between the third baseman and the shortstop. The shortstop did make it over there. That's number 4, Landon Huggins, who moved over from second base to shortstop. And he went all the way back on the grass and backhanded that one, but there was no way for him to get Halter over at first base. So a 2-out hit by Jackson Halter. That's going to bring up the catcher, number 3, Josh Brown. That one going to be in there for strike number 1 to Brown. Ty Price on the mound. He's going to throw this one. It's a low strike. It's going to be lifted into shallow right. That one's going to be caught in shallow right, and so 1 hit, 1 man left on, and no run scores here in the bottom of the 5th. We're headed to the 6th inning. Our score, Pleasant Grove leads 8-2. This is Texarkana Game Day, and we'll be right back for more action live here from Hawk Field. Welcome back to Hawk Field as Jay Davis gets a little nasal spray going on right here in the microphone as we get back. And so senior number 18, Blake Jennings, he will step over into the dugout. And number 15, he's also a senior, Aiden Murray, he will come in. He's a big, tall lefty with nice hair as well. He'll take the mound for the Hawks here in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch going to be a fastball low for ball number 1. At the plate for the Pirates, number 12, Landon Graham. Murray again going to be fastball low for ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes. And quickly, coach sending someone down in the bullpen to warm up. That one going to be a little high, so he's hitting all around the strike zone. That's going to be ball number 3 to Graham. 3 balls and no strikes. Here's one right down the middle for strike number 1. 3 balls and 1 strike. To the leadoff man of the inning, number 12, Landon Graham. Here's one fouled over the backstop. So just like that, Aiden Murray is going to fight back in the count from 3-0, and now we've got a full count. So Murray, a senior, on the mound. The payoff pitch to the plate. It's going to be high for ball number 4. So the leadoff man, Graham, will trot down to first base. Not the way that the Hawks wanted to begin the inning here.
Yeah, Aiden made a slight glance to Coach Riley, but Coach Riley just sort of told him to keep his head in the game and throw some strikes.
So no outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Murray on the mound. He's going to hit the next batter right in the leg, and so the first 2 batters that Murray faces will reach base, and one of the assistant coaches headed down to the bullpen to tell their pitcher, hey, it's a go. We need you to hurry up. So off comes the hoodie, and a little quicker warm-up has begun. Coach Fincher wants Josh Brown to come out and talk with his pitcher to try to buy some time. It's a chilly night here at Hawk Field. So Aiden Murray trying to get warm here in the top of the 6th, where the Hawks lead 8-2, the first district game of the year.
Yeah, the young man that is warming up right now is one that I'm going to keep my eyes on all year, and that's going to be Luke Flanagan. He is a freshman, and I really like what I've seen from him so far this year.
This Hawks baseball team has some freshmen around that are contributing. We've already seen Jackson Halter. Or excuse me, not Jackson. Man, I miss Jackson Halter. You know that?
Right. I like the eyes.
But
linebacker eyes.
That's right. And so not Jackson, but Jarrett at second base already got a hit tonight and also made some good plays out in the field, and also a couple other freshmen. So this one's going to be a dribbler back to the pitcher. He'll scoop it up and pitch it over to Traveler Couch for the first out, but the 2 runners do advance to second and third. That'll be the first out of the inning, and number 1. Let's see, number 1 has been put in the game. Let's see who we've got here. It's going to be Christian Layton. He's going to come in for the designated hitter, Christian Bates.
And with these 2 runners in scoring position, it's going to be important for Pittsburg to go ahead and get these in to keep this a ball game.
So Christian Layton in the 9 hole on deck. B.B. Bolton, the leadoff hitter for the Pirates. This one's going to be popped into foul territory, and that'll be easy work for Traveler Couch. He'll trot over a couple steps into foul territory and make the catch and retire Christian Layton, who just came in the ball game for Drew Lawton.
Number 6, center fielder, B.B. Bolton.
And so
it looks like Aiden has calmed down a little bit from the first couple of batters that he saw, and I just wonder if him having to get up and down, those.
Yeah, he's
those
warmed
3 or
up
4
about
innings in a
5
row.
times so far. So here's a nice off-speed pitch from him, and B.B. Bolton will foul that one out of play. Number 11, Jax Ramsey, over here close to our broadcast table. He's going to do an interview for us here in just a minute. Here's another off-speed pitch by Murray for strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff man, B.B. Bolton, center fielder for the Pirates. 2 outs. You're in the top of the 6th inning. Runners on second and third. This one going to be driven deep out into right field, but Alex Galvin makes easy work of it. And so after 1 hit, 2 men left on, and no runs scored here in the top of the 6th, we're headed to the bottom of the 6th as the Red Hot Hawks are coming to the plate. And we'll be back with more baseball action right here on Texarkana Game Day at Hawk Field.
Are you ready? It's time for some Texarkana Game Day baseball. Fastball on the outside corner. He rings him up just like that. 3 up and 3 down. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. If you're looking for good baseball, Texarkana's the place to be.
Welcome back to Hawk Field as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Hawks lead 8-2 over the Pittsburg Pirates. Tonight's ball game being brought to you by Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital. Stop by and see Dr. Young and his staff or give them a call at 903-838-8000. Real care, real convenience, real capabilities. We sure do appreciate Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital for being such a great sponsor for Texarkana Game Day. So number 6, Alex Galvin, who's had one heck of a night so far, steps up to the plate and takes the first pitch in the dirt for ball number 1.
Do want to invite those that are watching tonight to join Texarkana Game Day's streaming broadcast tomorrow of your Lady Hawks playing the Bryant Hornets.
So this one going to be drilled right back to the pitcher. But Alex Galvan hustling down to first base and even on around to second base. He's going to get a double out of that one. So I really like Alex Galvin. He's a really good kid. Fun to be around. You know, we've interviewed him a few times over at Walk-Ons for football and didn't we? He plays football, right?
Yes.
Didn't we? Okay, I thought we had him over there for football as well. Football and baseball season, just a treat to be around. He's a witty guy. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he was playing defensive back a lot for Pleasant Grove this year, a couple times going out, playing a little offense, wide receiver position.
Yeah, really good kid, witty guy, and so that'll bring up Brock Bearden, and he flies one out to right field, and Austin Johnson will retire Bearden here in the bottom of the 6th. So that'll be the second out of the inning. That'll bring up number 2, Brenton Clark.
Yeah, just got a little under that one.
And so, you know, speaking of being at Walk-Ons and these different kids that we have the opportunity to interview and sit down and just chat with, Brenton Clark also, a guy who's come over and talked with us a few times last baseball season. Very humble young man. And, you know, it's hard to get him to give you a very good interview because he doesn't want to brag about anything. But he's got some wheels on him. He drives one all the way to the wall, and he ain't stopping. He is going to go all the way around to third base. And almost had another one as the left fielder slips down and almost loses the ball into the Hawk dugout. But, man, you talk about how good of a kid he is. What a great baseball player he is.
When you talk about how humble he is, and that's one of the things that I recognized early, even as a freshman, you know, at the end of the last year's baseball season, he had some great outputs for this baseball team, and every time you talk to him, it was about the team.
Yeah. And just a great job right there by him. A line drive shot all the way to the wall. And then here he comes. He's going to score. So quick work by Brenton Clark. The shortstop for the Hawks hits a triple to the wall, and then on the very next pitch, it goes to the wall and to the backstop, and he scores the 9th run of the ball game for the Hawks. So they lead 9-2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And number 10, Traveler Couch, up to bat for Pleasant Grove. And so he's going to take that breaking ball right across the knees for strike number 1. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Ty Price on the mound for the Pirates. Here's a fastball. It's driven out into left field. Drew Lofton runs over and leaps to make that catch. And so 2 hits, 1 run score, and nobody left on for the Hawks. But as they lead 9-2 after 6 full innings, we're headed to the top of the 7th And unless some runs are scored here by the Pirates, this will be our ball game. And so Murray on the mound, and we're coming back for the last inning of action right here at Hawk Field.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire good people. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills for the right jobs. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Yeah, it sounds crazy, but you can get paid to swipe your debit card. Visit one of Texana Bank's locations for more details. Come see what the Texana experience is all about. Texana Bank, here today, here tomorrow.
Welcome back here for what looks like could possibly be our final 3 outs of the ball game. Pleasant Grove leads 9-2 over the visiting Pittsburg Pirates. And this last inning going to be brought to you by Brian Bolt Shelter Insurance. If you live over on the Arkansas side, we'd love to give you a quote on your auto, home, or life insurance. Give us a call at 870-772-0313. But you know what? If you live on the Texas side, I like to share the love a little bit. Kelly Ashbrook State Farm. She's got 2 locations, one in Texarkana and one in Atlanta. So give her a call for all of your auto, home, and life needs. She's got a fully licensed staff, and her and her staff are ready to serve you and your family. Serving the 4 states area for many years, Kelly Ashbrook State Farm. And so just like that, quickly, with a strike and a foul ball, Aiden Murray, the senior pitcher for the Hawks, is going to get ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes as the Pirates are down to their last final 3 outs of the ball game. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to reach down and get that one over into foul territory to stay alive. That's number 5, the starting shortstop who's now pitching for the Pirates, Ty Price.
Yeah, sometimes it's just my job to point out the obvious, but Mr. Aiden here he pitches from the stretch, regardless of if he's got players on base or not.
Yes, he does. So that one going to be fouled down the third base line. Our count will stay no balls and 2 strikes, no outs here in the top of the 7th inning. The Hawks got a pretty heavy lead, 9-2 over the Pirates. Here's a high fastball, swung on and missed for strike number 3. That'll be the first out of the inning, and so the Pirates down to their final 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Aiden Murray coming in for the Hawks last inning. A slow start for him, but he has battled back. No runs scored under his watch.
Yeah, when you get the count in your favor, you can take it up top and get them to chase those.
That's right. And so number 11, Jax Ramsey, he's had a couple hits this game. He is the first baseman for the Pirates tonight. A big guy. He actually had one of the first hits of the ball game. So the lefty here, he tries to throw down the bunt, and he misses. And so that's going to even up the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. So Aiden Murray, the senior, on the mound for the Hawks. He throws one in the dirt, going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. He's going to reach way down, and he's going to get it. And you talk about a good baseball player. Brenton Clark goes from his shortstop position all the way out into center field and makes it look routine for the second out of the inning. And so
22, John Peters.
And so number 22, John Peters, is going to come into the ball game for the Pirates. He's going to step in to get him a swing in the books here. So here's the first pitch to Peters. Strike number 1. And Peters is going to put one on the ground over to Clark. Clark scoops it up and across the diamond to Traveler Couch. And that's your ball game. The Pleasant Grove Hawks are going to win the first district game of the season, and they're going to advance their record to 4-4 overall for the season. And so they take away the win tonight, 9-2. Jay, what'd you take away from this ball game?
Well, once again, I shared that I was definitely impressed with the number of runs that they scored, so that's what I'm going to stick with. I do think that Pleasant Grove is going to score more runs than they have in previous years, and looking forward to the additional arms that they're going to have available this year, and continue to see a couple more W's as we move throughout the district.
And so one last thanks to all of our sponsors here at Texarkana Game Day: State Bank, Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, Total Medical Supply, Gregor Auto Group, Texana Bank, Commercial National Bank, Brian Bolt Shelter Insurance, Conterra, Dr. Pepper, Browning Homes, Express Employment, Kelly Ashbrook State Farm, Sports Magic, Livewire, Red River Lumber, Phone Pros, TXK Marketing, and Complete Computing Solutions. We appreciate all of our sponsors here on Texarkana Game Day. Make sure you go over and like and share the Facebook post, and also like and follow Texarkana Game Day on Facebook and Instagram to stay up on where our next live broadcast will be. And so for all of the crew, I'm Brian Bolt, and for Jay Davis, we're going to send it home. And we hope that all of you have a great night, and we'll see you next time for more live baseball action right here on Texarkana Game Day.